Hi, I'm Margie Holmes, psychologist, author, and educator. This week's topic is all about open relationships. Let's start with definitions. Miradel Abellana asks, but how open is open? Does open mean a no boundaries slutfest in which both partners are free to form secondary relationships? Or does it mean that very occasionally, when one extraordinary hookup happens, you both just force a smile and pray that no one gets an STD? Miradel, thank you. You have hit the nail on its head because knowing exactly what you mean about an open relationship is vital. It is no good to have an open relationship if one partner thinks it merely means an occasional hookup that happens, no more than twice yearly perhaps, whereas the other conveniently interprets it as anything that goes with anyone who's willing. I asked, would you ever agree to having one? Here's what you said. At Elia Tuli, no, but I'm not judging others who do. Different strokes for different folks. Every relationship has its own dynamics. For me, a romantic relationship ought to be for two people only. What's the point of keeping a relationship if you have it open? Most of the time, it works for one party only. Allison says, why not? Collect, then select. Maybe later down the line, we'll decide that we want to date exclusively. Until then, an open setup can work if it is clear to both partners. Otherwise, there will be hurt feelings. John Nathan Clamor, what are the basic rules for an open relationship? To which Levi Cantor responds, open relationship rules should apply to both parties. If one party could see other people, then the other party should also be able to do the same. Yomi Artemos, don't compare your present to your past. Just enjoy every moment. John Michael Bueno, never demand, never hold back in bed, and never fall too deeply in love. Just have a good time. Anonymous gives this list of do's and don'ts in an open relationship. Respect each other. I believe that once there's respect, everything follows. Honesty, faithfulness, openness, etc. Do not make marriage a competition. If this is the mindset, insecurity, secretiveness, the thought of outdoing each other come in. Marriage should be about being supportive, sharing, and helping your spouse realize his or her goals. Thank you, Anonymous, for giving sound advice on how to make not only an open relationship, but any relationship last. I really appreciate it. Now, in my clinical experience, couples who have an open relationship policy need to constantly reassess what that means for both. Usually, about every 3 to 6 months, if not more often, couples should sit down and discuss their concerns, anxieties, and hurts because believe me, there is bound to be some. And yet, it can still be worth it, right? As long as you have this mutual exchange and very honest exchange of how you really feel. And not just once, because how you feel, especially in an open relationship, changes as the days and as what your partner does or what you do changes, okay, over time. Well, that's it for today. Jump in the discussion below by commenting below. Send me your comments, your questions, and suggestions for future topics on Facebook. Tweet using the hashtag AskMargie or send an email to askmargie@rappler.com. See you next week.